Now imagine this, you are excited to join your new job. You have signed the offer letter without reading it. Now 2 months have passed and you are miserable. You are stuck. But why? Because of an employment bond. Sounds familiar or scary? Let's talk about it. So first, let's understand what is an employment bond. A clause in your offer letter or contract where the company says you must stay for X months or pay Y penalty if you leave early. Usually justified by we are investing on your training. But is this even legal? Let's clear it up. Yes, employment bonds can be legal with certain conditions. Few of them like the penalty amount must be reasonable, the contract must be mutual and clearly agreed upon. If the penalty is excessive, it may not even stand in the court. And if you were forced to sign, that could make it legally invalid too. Now what if you break the bond? See, if you have signed it with your own consent, then that bond is valid, and if you'll break it, then you'll have to pay the penalty amount which is mentioned in the offer letter. And if the penalty amount is excessively high, then I would suggest you to talk to a lawyer, understand what he would charge and if your case is strong or not. And depending on that, you can take the decision. But what I have seen is most people, what they do is like, let's be real, people don't have time to fight cases in the court and invest money in this. So what they prefer is that they talk to HR, negotiate a bit, pay the amount, get their experience letter and simply move on. The implications of breaking the bond varies from company to company. Few companies, they just have it to scare the employees and they want that the employee should stay longer with them so that they can recover the amount of time and the money which they have invested on that person for training. But I know of companies who literally have legal team of lawyers to handle these kind of situations. They chase the employees who break the bonds, threaten them with legal words and recover the amount. First of all, they'll hold your experience letter. Now what should you do if you are stuck in such situation? You have got an offer letter from another company or the work culture is toxic and somehow you want to leave that company. If you have joined recently, let's say 2-3 months ago, and you feel that the work culture is toxic and you will not be able to survive here, then it's better to leave early and not even show this job in your resume. Also, if the company terminates you, then this bond is not valid and you don't owe them anything. And here is a smart move. If you have got an offer letter from another company, try asking for a joining bonus. Many companies are okay giving one if they really want you, and use that money to settle your bond. Pay off the amount, get your experience letter and move on. Also, don't be afraid to negotiate. For example, if the bond was for 2 years and you have already served 16 months, then pay only for the remaining 8 months. Talk to HR. Most companies generally settle on middle ground instead of dragging it out. Now, how do you avoid getting trapped in this situation? Most important, always read your offer letter thoroughly before signing. Look out for words like bond, commitment, clause, employment agreement, compulsory condition, and don't hesitate to ask HR for clarity. Talk to current or ex-employee of that company to understand the work culture. What most companies do is that they will not talk about this bond thing in their HR discussion or even in the entire interview process. You are selected and they will send you an offer letter which only contains your designation and the salary and will ask you to sign it and send it to them. You will sign it, you will send it to them, and next day on the day of the joining, they will give you a detailed offer letter which contains like it will be of 9 to 10 pages, which will contain multiple details like how many leaves will be given in the company and few other IT policies and other policies it will have, and there only in between there will be a small fine line where this bond thing will be mentioned. They will not talk about it anywhere, and people what they do is that they don't read all these 9-10 pages and they will simply sign it, and this is where they get trapped. Please understand, don't let a company name or salary blind you. A toxic culture isn't worth any bond. So if you are wondering, should I leave the company that has bonded me and is now draining me, then the answer is yes. Yes, if it is hurting your mental health and growth. Your career is your journey. No bond, no clause, no HR thread should make you feel like a prisoner. Tag a friend who needs to hear this, share it with your friend, and drop your experiences or views in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe for more honest and non-filter career advice. Thank you for watching. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye.